We're just gonna make a swapperoo.
Oh god.
Okay.
No.
I'm actually DMing him right now.
I wasn't talking about oh no Ender. And respect the location of the Jarvan. Hook is getting a land down here as Tucson taking way too much damage, has to eat that grey health, but he's still so damn low. Ruler not wanting to flash or do anything like that just yet, but now BDD comes down, gets just the edge of that stun, and BDD, if it doesn't work the first time, come down and get a double kill the second as he takes...
Not gonna use that.
Yeah, that was actually a teleport towards the top side here for Kuro. Allowed Kate.
Alright, okay, slap $100.
I'd be keen. Let's just wait until after this team fight that might occur as Kuro comes in, throws out the Ornhorn. That's a triple knockup, but the bullet time's going to come into any follow-up. Now teleport to come forward from Soan. They definitely want to take Shelly here. She's down to about 1,000, and Gen.G can't find their way in. Now Rascal has been caught out of position, pulled back by the Infernal Chains, and smacked down in the Death Realm now, though. There's a lot of damage coming onto Soan, but he's not even able to win. BDD holds onto the ultimate. It's cleared, now in trouble. Flash is going to come forward, but there's the second proc. And the ultimate to come down from aiming as well. That's going to secure
and
it.
Clid now, they're coming down. They know that they're on ward.
That's a Rift Herald in the middle of the lane. And Clid going to get locked down. Moonlight Vigil comes out just to secure the kill there for aiming. BDD actually almost behind an entire level to the Ornn, which is not a matchup that I'd be expecting. Aiming going to have to try and truck towards an Infinity Edge as quickly as possible to try and get his Ornn item. Kuro already with one in his back pocket.
I got a really items.
No, I know, but you could get Abyssal Mask and Locket instead of Abyssal Mask. Yeah. Let's just pause for one moment as this is the Wombo combo that we wanted to see from KT. Cleared one auto away from death, but Calibrum not enough to do it as now Rascal has put Bono in the Death Realm. Can he actually win the fight is the question as Bono just waits and then gets a perfectly timed flag and drag to get him to safety. Bullet time has to be cancelled early. Rascal stays alive for a really long time.
And now they are threatening a 23-minute Ocean Soul, which absolutely single Black Cleaver. I think that he is. He has a Kindle Gem.
It looks like it could be the case. Is now BDD in trouble. The Ram comes forward and the Ram says die. Aiming is going to allow that to happen, and they'll follow it up with this outer turret on the top side of the map. KT seem to be getting the picks where they need them and then taking all the objectives. They have sacrificed bottom lane outer turret, but this is all KT so far in this mid game.
Yeah, and even now the thing at the top is that might be confusing to a lot of people. Why are they only 1.5k ahead despite getting all this tempo, all this advantage, etc.? And a lot of it just stems from, you look at the
have control of this map.
Bono just going to auto-attack this turret and end up raising that.
On this outer turret mid aren't going to be answered. Severum looking to tear through it. He chooses to chew through. He's grabbing him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Achilles was trying to recommend me some new TVs, and I was like, I don't need it.
Okay.
Well, remember, Rascal can just move in and try and get Bono out of the fight, but there's the Ornhorn they're choosing to turn instead of this one as BDD not going to get taken. Rascal in the backline, but out of the Death Realm and into the Death Chamber by the looks of things. Aiming going to put the last bullet in that one. And
like how hard it is for members on Gen.G to actually do anything.
Well, Tucson does QSS to get out of the way of that hook. And the Baron is still taking damage. Remember, Clid is still alive. This is still theoretically a 50-50 if they don't play this one really well. Clid has flash. He can get into this pit, but he's not able to do a double smite. He's going to lock it down thanks to the unsealed spellbook, and now Soan flashing in to try and win the team fight afterwards as well. Ruler not going to be able to feel for himself whatsoever, but flashes out of the way. The heal is there as well as Bono doesn't have his ultimate, and Ruler's just kited them all out. The rest of his team is dead, but that part of it looked damn cool from the Gen.G 80 carry, and now he's going to strut himself out of there, but still a well worth it team fight for KT.
Now KT with this Abyssal Voyage, not as clean as it could have been, but it's fine. Aphelios, like one of those like sales people at like rest stops. They're like, do you want to burn? You know, like.
Yep. That was actually really sad. He's playing his Demon Hunter from Diablo 3, strafing on top of them. Okay, so what happens? Severum does that.
I think
and first inhibitor going to go down.
They can end the game. They do not need to back off here.
Doesn't look like they're going to either as the Ornhorn comes in once again. Oh god, they're both stunned up. Aiming with a glorious ultimate. So1 dives in on top. That's a double kill for the Aatrox, but aimings of Felios has been the best that we've seen so far today by the looks. Nexus is going to suffer some defeat, and 29 minutes in very quick fashion. KT go against what our...
Knowing, okay, there it is.
The Alistair to come through from Tucson, certainly an old favorite of his, and does pair well. But Infernal is going to be going down here. Ren stacks were in there, of course, isn't as even more accelerated. Clid is going to help himself in his jungle role by picking up a bit of that gold as well. Just, I don't mind it. He's just able to pick up with the execution of that turret. That's a great dazzle, but still the kickback going to be coming down. Void Rush going to come in, but there's no flash on this Mono in first. Take all of the players and coaching staff out of the KT, but you can't take the KT out of the KT or something.
Infernal.
Should not be, Kuro. He's a band in our school. It's like Footloose all over again.
It really is, yeah.
Kevin Bacon. He just loves Merlin.
Herald being taken right now. That'll probably just be used to crack the mid-tier 1 turret.
I'm sure they could find some interesting times. That turret is a hair's breadth away, and BD doesn't even get the auto, but they'll have it on the next minion wave very, very easily. Point wasting time is Gen.G. And that still fits.
Exactly.
Just say K, and then it's fine.
Alien.
No,
I got you on that, Truer.
Damn right you did.
Yeah, this is it. This is where KT, this is where everyone who has been channeling their hope haven't any clue what KT is.
Oh, Tucson just flashing in to do nothing there with that pulverize. It wasn't what they wanted. Double knockup there comes out of Rascal. He's buying space, and there goes the Dragon Soul. The Ocean is going to be helping them out so much. First kill goes down. Second one comes in as well as the Camille does basically nothing, and now it's the Ruler Show. Able to dance after. A little bit too late, my dude. Yeah, it was a little bit like that.
Replies to someone's Facebook message.
I think you need to say it wrong.
Like, non-stop. Juice on cake. I don't even know where I was going.
TSM, okay? So I know that things can be just this good. So I would be honored. I would be delighted to join you.
Well, first I need to make sure, are you of age? Are you over the age of 21?
I am officially a millennial. So yes.
All right, excellent, great. Just needed to confirm that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm on the border.
It's a date.
I'm between millennial and boomer, obviously.
Okay.
As KT trying to defend their Nexus turrets, but doing so pretty, oh no, Tucson taxis forward, but he's unable to find it. They do get a decent headbutt back there onto Clid, but he's going to survive for so long. And there's the Ornhorn doing so much work once again. Kellen keeping everyone alive, and Kuro has to watch in horror from his fountain as his Nexus is obliterated. It was a race, and it was 29 minutes in game 1 for KT, but it is 26 minutes and 44 seconds in game 2 for Gen.G to snap. It's very rough, as that's Brad. All right. Kellen saying, well, I'm going to bring out an old favorite of mine myself.
Steam for money?
Really?
Yeah, I felt really sad.
That is really sad.
Oh.
Well, Rascal taking the worst of that one, but can turn it around to even out the trade.
And honestly, I'm getting a little nervous.
I don't think it's going to happen. Well, Death Realm's come out here as we've got the Showstopper to fly on forward in response. They're going to come out of the Death Realm, and there's going to be 2 junglers present as Clid is going to immediately get cocooned. But the kickback lands, and the flash forward from Rascal is going to grab in the first blood, and second immediately to follow as PDD has a couple in his own jungle. As there's a dance forward. Big death grasp as the Death Realm once again comes forward. Showstopper comes down, So1 surviving for the moment, and there the W comes in, the Haymaker to get the work done, but Rascal not dead yet. Oh, the flash to get out of the way of the onslaught, because the Tempered Fate is there. Love the denial, and she's not even going to get the charge. It's just not happening.
One series, I'll say it again.
Another Death Realm. Haymaker does come in. We're trying to do battle, but the passive is doing so much work here onto So1. Does have a null magic mantle, but otherwise it's just not enough. That W really helping out here as Showstopper does come in. Will he have a Haymaker back in time? He gets it in the end, and the Death's Grasp not enough. BDD looking to tidy this one up. Proto Belt and gets a very short snare, but the Haymaker is in. Doesn't do damage, but keeps him alive for a little bit longer as he gets the Q movement speed. Another round. Oh my god, the Grit did so much work, but it wasn't enough in the end. Still able to win the 1v1. I'd still call worth in all chat.
Yeah. Ended up actually bringing down Mord right there, which was really nice, and also wasted a lot of BDD's time as well.
Line up equalizes.
Oh man, do they know?
Oh. Clid,
Oh?
he's certainly got a bit surprised there. Good kickback for some attempted disengage as True Shot Barrage is going to be flashed. Don't know whether Clid needed to, but he's going to play it safe. As our safeguard going to be necessary, but doesn't have any wards available. Oh, no, he has a minion wave! And
Okay,
Kuro has to use the ult in order to lock him down. Thought for 1 second that Clid was going to survive, but the rest of Gen.G aren't wasting their time. Aiming, doing what he can, but Tucson chose to try and stun up the Galio instead of the 3 people thwacking on the turret. That means that that outer is going to go down.
And
Clid's
Bono
life
and
was not in
Kuro are on the dragon. So at least gonna be able to pick it up, repel over. Huh?
Flash out of the Tempered Fate as Soan is going to get taunted. Death's Grasp going to bring him back. That Obliterate did land as the Death Realm utilized here from Rascal, but he knows what happens in this particular timeline. This story has been solved, but he comes out of the Death Realm into a bullet time.
And do Baron, what?
We're trading Cloud Drake, second Cloud for a Baron. Unless we can get to that area. Remember, Yuumi has changed.
To the left of the Bard portal.
Yeah, not quite with the maximum range, but it's still pretty long at rank 2. And now Gen.G are looking for a fight. Tempered Fate sidestepped.
Oh,
Galio!
Galio!
Trying to fight it. That's a big 2-man taunt into the back line. And KT have already lost their jungler. Flash is being utilized everywhere as Ruler is on a rampage. Tucson is a cat on a book without a friend, and that is one that ain't winning any team fights anytime soon. And Gen.G are going to say, you guys can have your 2 members. We are going to dive onto the Baron and win this game.
And so I think that that's probably going to be all that she wrote. It's going to be the Baron buff picked up by Gen.G. And also the mid turret taking quite a hefty amount of damage.
Is there a world where Gen.G, instead of actually going for the Baron, could have just won the game? No, I think that time is a little bit too low. It is still 26 minutes into the game. I might be eating my words. I mean, there's still 2 minutes and Gen.G can win in the same build. Love it, love it.
Yep.
The slave to the OPGG is Rascal going to get caught out of position. Death Realm going to be there. Whoever's in there, no, it's going to be aiming. He QSS's it immediately. And that is a dead Mordekaiser. But the rest of the team is pushing in. I swear BDD is like almost not a member of Gen.G anymore. He's been on his own so long. But then decides to win a team fight, and then you guys will be okay, right? And then continues pushing a side lane.
The 1 inhibitor going to be picked up. And also quite a bit of chip damage on that top tier 3. 40 seconds until the next Cloud Dragon. Now this isn't one that necessarily does anything. We're still ways away from the Cloud Soul. Now Rascal has teleport.
Clid going for an aggressive move. Goes Golden to try and hold the blushes, but isn't quite able to. Tempered Fate lands onto Bono. The bullet time does absolutely nothing, and that was a lot of buttons pressed, but not a lot of outcome. And now Soan trying to do his best BDD impression on BDD.
Where is Mordekaiser? He has TP.
He's still booking it. Soan's got the Dead Man's Play. He's running pretty quick. Still has Q available to him as well if he wants to run even faster.
Interesting.
Can he actually bind it onto anyone is the question. Cosmic Binding Connect.
Mord is not staying on the fountain. He's actually just running to the minion wave down in bottom, so he won't have the home guard bonus in the event that his team would need him, but instead they're actually just going to raise the top inhibitor.
Now Rascal back from the Death Chamber and is now on the bottom side trying to take the last remaining inhibitor. Still yet to get through this inner turret. It's Soan getting closed in on, but Kuro is going to be there to try and help him.
I don't know what Soan is. Well, the turret lived.
Yeah, he's stepping on forward. Bullet time cancelled as there's the suplex that you were talking about. Rascal trying to continue this fight. Soan does do a lot of work and goes Golden as well to keep himself alive and not going to find the taunt, but BDD does still find the kill. Kellen has to get out of there, down to 200 health. There's now BDD in trouble. Clid's trying to win the game by himself. 2-man taunt comes in. Ruler's still there with a fair bit of damage.
Aiming?
What the heck? Aiming doing his general aiming thing, and that's going to be a couple of kills, and Gen.G have just found themselves the game.
Well, Clid can actually kill Bono. Oh, he can WR. Huh?
I mean, he can kill the Nexus turrets as well. Yeah, that's the
There's the
RQ.
WR.
And just does it by himself. Waits for the rest of his team to get tantalizingly close before solo killing the Spider Lady. But Bono didn't have many options there. And the Nexus is going to be taken down. Gen.G do manage to rewrite the script after game